Hello, I'm Didi Graham. I was a governor, I am a governor of the Royal Humane Society, and I was a trustee for many years. And I'm delighted to be able to read this story of bravery from 1937 in support of the Society's 250th anniversary. To put the year in context, 1937 was the year that the German Zeppelin Hindenburg crashed in Lakehurst, New Jersey, ending the airship era. Neville Chamberlain became Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the first feature-length animated movie, was released. Anyway, this is what happened on the 5th of September 1937 at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. A party of 4 people were surf bathing in Constantine Bay in Cornwall, which some of you may be familiar with, but it's a really big beach and has strong currents. And after a time, these 4 people became separated by the tide. The wife and her friend, a male, being furthest out, suddenly discovered they were in a strong current and found they were unable to make progress towards the shore. The husband of the wife, who was further out, later realizing that his wife and friend were in difficulties, swam to their aid and, accompanied by his brother, and he was accompanied by his brother, and on reaching them, they assisted the wife and friend respectively, both of whom were now exhausted by their efforts. The people ashore fetched the safety line and buoy for use, and one of the onlookers, Henry Harvey, got hold of the buoy and, with the others attending the line, started to swim out to their aid, attempting to stem the current, but he didn't have much success with that. Somebody living on Constantine Bay, Miss Ryle, realized the danger, and she ran 150 yards down to the beach and called to Henry Harvey to swim in her direction, which he did. After taking the buoy from him, she swam out across the current in the direction of the 2 men furthest out, leaving Harvey to unravel and attend to the line. This he was unable to do in time, and so swam out after her, eventually losing his hold on the line, thus leaving Miss Ryle to swim out unattended. Harvey then followed after her, was caught by the current again, and swept out towards the husband and wife. On her way out, Miss Ryle passed one of the men, who said he was all right and told her to go on to his friend, who was further seaward. This she did, and found him to be very exhausted. While the man holding on to the buoy, Miss Ryle turned and made for the shore, swimming diagonally across the strong current. Eventually she managed to reach the rocks, and whilst the line was being hauled ready for the next attempt, it was discovered that the other man, seeing a rope dragged past him, had held on to it and was thus saved. Miss Ryle's aunt then arrived with her personal belt with line attached, and the 2 women then set out to attempt the rescue of the husband and wife, who had by now been over 1.5 hours in the water. On reaching them, she discovered that Harvey had been swept close to them and that he was very exhausted. With the wife and Harvey holding on to the buoy and the husband on Harvey's shoulder, she made for the shore, being assisted by persons hauling on the line. The aunt was also hauled ashore, as due to the drag on the line, she'd been unable to get through the breakers. The rescue was at least 100 yards out from the shore and took over 1 hour. The heavy groundswell and breakers added considerably to the risk, and all the persons saved stated they owed their lives entirely to Miss Ryle's courage under very difficult conditions. Miss Ryle was awarded the Royal Humane Society's Silver Medal and Henry Harvey a Bronze Medal. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this rescue. The Society is a registered charity recognising the bravery in others and is heavily dependent on donations. You can either join as a friend for £25 per annum, or for £100 per annum become a governor, which means you receive the annual report and can come to the annual general meeting and meet trustees and brave awardees. Or, if you prefer, just please make a donation via the website, all of which will help the Royal Humane Society in its 250th year to continue to recognise the bravery and saving of life. I might add that in the annual report there are many citations of the brave people who've helped others during the course of the previous year. Thank you for allowing me to share Miss Ryle and Henry Harvey's bravery with you, and thank you for your support.